Dear Heather, finally, New Year's Eve 2015, our wedding day, has arrived. 440 long days since I asked you to marry me. Never have I wanted to marry you more than I do right now. I can't wait until that moment I see you walking down the aisle. So many thoughts and emotions will be running through my body. My nervousness will probably be overpowered by the excitement of us starting our life together as husband and wife. And to think it all started with a game of kickball. That first time we met on the bleachers down in South Tampa, that day changed my life forever. And I will forever be grateful to Mrs. Hopper for asking me to play kickball with you. I was lucky enough to get to go out on a date with you. A lunch date, but nevertheless a date. I still think back to that text conversation we had about where we should go for lunch, and then we were deciding between BJ's and Mellow Mushroom, and it all came down to a coin toss. And of course, you said that BJ's had to be heads, and at that moment, I knew I was gonna like this girl, that we were gonna hit it off, because her weird, dirty sense of humor would fit right in with mine. And to this day, I still look back at that and laugh and smile and just know that for the rest of my life, I'm going to have little conversations and little jokes like that to get me through the days. When I look back at the moments in our relationship, the one that stands out the most to me was the night of your high school reunion. It was a night to celebrate you and your friends and go out and have a good time. And you knew that it was a very hard and meaningful night for me. And you took the time out of your night to plan this elaborate scheme with the bartender to get shots and celebrate Steve's life with me. And that was the moment that I knew that I loved you, that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. No one had ever done anything like that for me, and it meant so much. And still to this day, I look back and I just think, wow, what an amazing woman I have in my life. And this is why, just a small reason why I want to spend my life with you. It's the little things like that, the selflessness that you have, and the thoughtfulness, and I love you for that, and I will always love you for that. Country concerts have always had a special place in our relationship. They seem to, something big or something meaningful always seems to happen at them. And it was no different for the first Jason Aldean concert that we went to. I had never told a girl that I loved her before, and I wanted to make sure that I really meant it and felt it if I ever told a girl that I loved her. And I wanted her to be the first, the last, and the forever. So I don't know if it was the Tampa air, country music, Jason Aldean, maybe a little bit of alcohol, but I just had to tell you that night on our walk back to the car. At that moment, I knew, I felt it. I wanted to tell you that I loved you, and I have not regretted it once since then, even at Tim McGraw. At that time, who knew that the amp would be the setting for our engagement as well? So that amphitheater has a lot of meaning to me, and hopefully to you, and it just means so much that we have shared so many firsts and so many memories at the amp, at all the country concerts we attend. It all comes back to today. Heather, you have done so much to make this day perfect. You have worked hour after hour, day after day, not getting enough sleep, probably not doing a lot of work, and you've made this day into the most perfect day that I can imagine. But after all the work we've put in for it, mostly you, but this day will be perfect as long as you meet me down at the end of that aisle. I couldn't ask for anything else. I've waited for this day for so long, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, to make more of the memories and begin our life as a married couple. we have so much to look forward to, and every day with you is a new adventure, a new journey, and I can't wait for you to be my wife and spend the rest of our lives together. I know that's scary, but it's so exciting that I get to spend the rest of my life with my best friend next to me through all the ups and downs, and with you by my side, we can take on anything. And I can't wait to see you in a few hours. I'm so anxious to see how beautiful you're going to look. I just know you're going to be absolutely stunning. Baby, I love you, and I will always love you more. And I'll see you at the end of the aisle. I love you. Love, your future husband.